Wednesday, the 12th of September 2018, and I'm here today for your daily tarot reading. It's a little bit windy, but I'm home and during the day, and I really wanted to film outside. So I'm sorry if the audio isn't great and everything's getting blown away, but I just want to film in these spring winds. They feel so good. I mean, there will be times very soon where I won't be able to film out here because it gets so windy that I have to close all the doors. We've got glass all around our veranda, and we have these doors that open right up. We can't have them open on really, really windy spring days. Anyway, enough babbling. Okay, so it is Wednesday, the 12th of September. So the moon is still in Libra. I have cleansed the space anyway. The moon is still, so we've still got that harmonious energy around, that connective energy, that wanting to communicate, but also just communicate softly and elegantly and gracefully, like being your best self. I'm hearing like wearing your best shoes or putting your best foot forward today. You're going to feel, people are going to notice each other's beauty and notice each other's sweetness, I'm hearing, because we have a lot of Neptunian Piscean energy. So it's a very, I'm hearing romantic day, but more connection, but really connecting with the heart of people. And so you could meet a soulmate today, you could meet a twin flame. I'm really kind of getting a little bit disillusioned with the labels. Having been through a twin flame experience myself, people will say it's a false twin flame, or it's this or it's that. Why do we actually need labels? Why can't it just be a feeling of resonance and feeling into that alchemical process that happens when you're in a very, very soul connected relationship? I mean, they can heal us, or they can really, there's always going to be hurt involved if it's a really, potent mirror. But, I felt like I really needed to express this today because I actually was dreaming about it last night, just about the whole, it's so distracting. Takes us completely away from the present moment when we feel like we need to label things and logically describe things, and rather than just feeling into the beauty of connectedness. And I feel like today that moon in Libra is going to get us to that balanced place, that harmonious place, that of I am another you. In everyone we meet, there are aspects of ourself, and I'm finding it interesting as my vibrations changed with regard to this whole twin flame thing and how illusionary it is. Just the labels are illusionary, the feeling's not. The feeling of resonance with someone is not. But if it's causing you more pain than joy, then you let it go, regardless of if someone tells you it's a twin flame connection or you've done some research. If it's causing you pain, if you're not feeling good within a connection, why would you stay there? Ask yourself that. It's really actually not that difficult. It takes a lot to clear someone out of your energy, though, if it's been a very transformative experience. So soften into that, soften into this Neptunian Piscean energy, because the moon in Libra forms a quincunx with Neptune and Pisces today, and Jupiter's trined, and the sun is opposing, obviously, because the sun is in Virgo. So you can feel a little bit more compassionate with yourself, compassionate with others, tap into your divinity. Understand that you can only accept the level of love outside of you at the level you accept it within yourself. And so If you're feeling into resonance with someone but they don't love themselves enough to be with you, then you need to accept that they've still got more to learn about themselves, and more to heal, more energy blocks to release, and to let them go with love and compassion and deep understanding and reverence for their journey. The sacredness of this passage, that, you know, people come in and out of our lives to teach us these amazing lessons that we're here to learn, if we're open to it. Yeah, if we're open to experience, like, get to the heart. If we want to be a healer, this is the Chiron Aries energy, and it's forming the sextile with Mars and Aquarius again. I think that was the same as the moon in Libra, so it was opposing Chiron. So with the Mars energy, that masculine principle, I'm hearing perhaps, so I'm healing the masculine principle that needs to be healed is the principle of competition, of outdoing someone else within a group, needing to prove yourself, I'm hearing, within a group, because that's what I spoke about it briefly yesterday, I think, about, you know, you having that ability to assert your drive in a powerful way within a group, but it could cause conflict within that those friendships or community groups or whatever, family circle. So there could be a real something come, because there is Uranus, the Mars in Aquarius is squared Uranus and Taurus, so there could be a tower moment today, a sudden shift. And we have the Virgo sun and the moon in Libra. The moon in Libra is squaring Pluto and Capricorn, and the Virgo sun is trining. So, there could be sudden shifts, some realizations, some epiphanies, and I've had them already today. I woke up feeling this way, and it was like a channeled message, but it was specifically for me, but I felt like I needed to share that today. It's really this whole journey, like, I started researching, like, you know, really loving yourself and what that means, because I think I'd always had kind of a superficial look at it, and I was writing, putting some work together regarding this topic, and especially with regard to mothers and how they can deplete themselves, they can drain their cup. So it was really interesting how this journey, this getting back to really loving myself, is taking me on this deep, deep journey, when for a start I used to think it was just about pampering yourself and, you know, going out with friends. So, you know, just those superficial things. But man, it's been deep. It's been, you know, such a cathartic experience. I mean, you put these clear intentions out there, and the universe gives you exactly what you need to learn and experience. So then you can meet other people with compassion and empathy and a sense of spiritual growth and wisdom through your experience. So you're able to lift them up, but you can only be that healer that you really want to be by focusing on, like, allowing, when those shifts to come in, to move through them, to, like I was talking about last night, to let the energy flow moment to moment. Don't get stuck on labels, like I was saying, the twin flame label, the soulmate label. What does it matter? What does it matter? And if you're really being present with someone or something, and you being still, you're empty. So do those labels mean anything? I mean, it's like the Tao. Once we try and describe the Tao, it's gone. It's not the Tao anymore. This is why children, like when they're really little, the longer you can leave labeling things when they're prelingual, it's just that dreamy space of everything just is. And it's exciting, and you're open and you're curious to it. Yeah, logic has a place, for sure. But the more we can soften into moment-to-moment living, the easier, the better you feel. It's really as simple as that, and we really are here to feel good, aren't we? Help each other feel good. When you see someone that's radiating and, you know, happy, you want to, like, What are they doing? How are they doing that? So it's a real time of acceptance and epiphanies and transformation today, I'm hearing. But connection's really effortless as well. So you're going to really see into other people's divinity today and have those deep communications. Deepen, it's either the potential to meet someone new or deepen your communication with someone you're getting to know. So love is in the air today. It is beautiful energy. Yay. So I could get interrupted by a gorgeous little 3-year-old, so I'm sorry about that in advance. But where are they? Here they are. Okay, we have the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and let's just see what else wants to come through. And the Windstorms. They were really strong messages. So there's a feeling, I'm going to put that back in. I don't feel like I've shuffled enough. But I'm just going to speak about the card that popped out because there was a reason, obviously. Someone's feeling left out in the cold financially, unable to expand into the greatest version of themselves, but that's just a story. Like I say it all the time, it gets really boring that, you know, we don't let external reality affect our way forward, what we dream of. The more we focus on external reality, especially if it's something that we don't want, the more we're going to keep creating that same reality. So if you want something, yeah, there's a completion here today of indecision, self-sabotage, procrastination, because there's an ending because you've sat with yourself. You sat with yourself and you've realized that you've healed. You've really taken some time to be still, to understand that you don't want to stay in a place of escapism and fantasy and illusion. You don't want to be trapped in fear that you're not good enough, that how can I actually have that? You don't want to get stuck in your head today in illusion and overthinking. They're just stories you tell, they're not real. They are so not real. And you have, this is the rest and rejuvenate card. This is the Four of Swords. So it's healing from, it's meditation. It's stopping the overthinking, stopping the labels. Who cares about the labels? What do they even mean? And how do we know? Do we even need to know? Isn't the mystery beautiful? I think we're coming full circle back to just being open. This is wisdom. This is true wisdom. The final card. I'm going to read what John Holland says because I love this man. Okay, so you've come so far on your journey and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. Yeah, you've done the healing. You've done the healing. You've sat with yourself in quiet contemplation and honesty and love and compassion for yourself. You're no longer trapped in fear. So this card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you strive for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana, and it reflects all of what you've accomplished through sitting really quietly with yourself, sitting and healing, like going within and just being compassionate and loving with yourself. This is all about the wisdom you've gained from this experience. It's time to honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the biggest scheme of life. The world is yours to command and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believe that these souls shine so brightly to guide others through the darkness. So too can your wise soul. Yeah, you're not going to be stuck in these energies anymore. You're tapping into your divinity, that Neptunian Piscean energy. Done some deep healing. This is great. Beautiful reading. Okay, so we have The Journey of Love by Alana Fairchild. And it's intimacy. I love this card. I read it on my Instagram a while ago. Just did a quick 1 minute reading. This is a truly beautiful card because it's about stepping out of these scared energies, these fearful energies. These just, okay, what I'm hearing is dropping away, experiencing your life in your head. You're actually going to go out and seek and make tangible everything that you've been fantasizing and dreaming about. This is hopes and dreams is Aquarian energy. And Mars has just moved into Aquarius. So yeah, it's moving forward to where you want to go now, because you're able to open up. Be truly intimate with yourself. Be truly honest with yourself, so then you can be with someone else. But it's got to start with you. Okay, your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine and loved by the divine. This message of the oracle is that you've recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. And there's a poem here. Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend. Like a wave meeting the shore, each aspect of who we are is part of the grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes or touch lips or hold hands or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. Yeah, you're moving away from fear into wholeness. Okay, I love you. Have an amazing Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow.